bitch. And there it is. Oh, what were you eating? What is that? Can I have some?
I found the hair, strand of hair from the last woman I swept. Damn it!
Pubes.
I swept with. I swept with.
Cranston said you're eating pubes.
Oh no! This is not a pube. Look, see? You can see that, right?
Wait. Is this some kind of magic trick right now?
No, man. Like,
behold, this is not a pube. See?
I saw the shirt I'm wearing. I'm like, oh, this is. I had to change out of my work clothes, and
you
I
found a pube on the shirt you're wearing.
This is not a pube. This is the hair of the last woman I was with. There you go.
He saved the hair from the last woman he was with.
No, it's not.
It's very special to him.
Not on purpose.
He's like Bill Clinton. Like, I swear to God, this is not a pubic hair.
Lock of hair.
Listen,
everyone's competing for radio time. You go. No, you go.
You failed abortion. Listen, this hair is very special to me now, and I'm just gonna lick it and swallow it like a hair pie, like that movie. You guys seen that movie, the Midsummer?
Yeah.
I haven't. So
you know? When
all it looks like to me is you just ate your hair.
No.
What happened?
When a woman
tell me what I should have saw.
Loves a man, they put a pube in a pie and they make you eat it. And they put some menstrual blood in
all you're doing is reminding me not to see Midsommar.
Midsommar.
I don't know. Well, that's how you said it, right?
Midsummer.
Isn't it Midsommar?
Definitely not.
Isn't it with an O, not a U?
Yeah, it's just being...
Isn't it with an O, not a U?
No, it's Midsummer.
Isn't it with an O?
I don't think so.
Welcome. Stuck at the night. Stuck at night. Stuck in the night. Stuck in night.
Fetus face. It's stuck at night.
Okay, you chuckle fuck. You dirty little chuckle fuck.
I'll take it.
You dirty little cocksucker.
Hey, Brandy, Phil, Patty, Bert, and Kenneth. Yeah, I haven't done that in a while.
Welcome, those of you who could join us live. This is a new venture for us, and I feel some people are seeing this number 4.
4 nights in a row.
And they're like, has 4 weeks gone by, dude? Or like...
It feels like it, man.
It doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like 4 weeks gone by because, listen, Stuck in the Middle used to promise these things like 2 shows a week. You know, bi-weekly, we're fine, which proved to be a task.
Yeah, practically. And here we are,
dude,
just batting
4. Why? Dude, committing to a Wednesday or a Thursday was a task.
Yeah, it was.
Was a fucking task. We knew we had Monday in the bag. If not at the very least, we had one of the days, the beginning of the days. Okay, you know what? Maybe we'll do Tuesday because you got to work. Like, you know, we'd figure something out and we'd make a day work.
To work around shit for our convenience, and all the while we wanted things.
I know. I just think it's fun. I'm not trying to brag.
No. So truly, like, if we're serious about it, this is what we're doing, and y'all being here keeps us doing what we do.
It's all I ever wanted. So I'm more happy than probably Cranston and Eli, because like the whole time, you know, back in the day, mornings at night, TFP, even the beginning of this, I'm like, I just want to see it. I would like
those are
to
prior
try
projects.
It.
Prior projects that this guy
had
nothing to do with us.
You can fill us in. I would like to see it try to do some type of daily thing, you know. And it was difficult, and finally we managed to do it, so I'm happy. I don't want to sit there and harp on the subject too much, but I'd just like to give a round of applause and let some, not all, but some people know that indeed what you are seeing is the 4th show in 1 week and not the 4th show
in 4 weeks.
In 4 weeks, exactly. So I hope you're...
Yeah, my paychecks didn't stack up to the 4 week thing, so...
I know they're proud.
Thank you!
You know what sucks is on my soundboard app, I have to wait for ads to play. So anytime you could tell, like, he's stalling for something. Like, because I'm watching some asshole put deodorant on his underarms.
Viagra ads.
Yeah, I'm watching some dude who can't jerk off in the first half.
Some dude
and then he miraculously figures out. Yeah, he miraculously figures out the end of the half. He just.
You mentioned 2 failed projects prior to this one. TFP stuff.
We don't got to harp on that.
Yeah. Mornings at night. I wanted to say if Stuck in the Middle and Stuck at Night, whatever doesn't work.
Did you call it moonings at night?
I got something for you. And this is for you, sir.
What is that?
Just in case.
Oh, if this doesn't work out?
You always need a plan B, and I have that for you.
Where's the laugh track when you need one?
Oh, don't.
Wait, I got it.
Don't do the cricket one. God damn it. But hey, man, in all sincerity, Plan B, bro.
Wait. Try it again.
Fuck.
Set it up like you're gonna stall real quick. Like, hey, Josh, I got the best gift for you. Just do that.
Hey, Josh, I have the best gift for you, bro.
Oh yeah? What could the gift be?
In case everything like your prior life has failed, you got Plan B. I said prior life. Oh yeah, look, there's a camera.
Hey, okay, cool. That's a really cool bit you just did there.
Yeah, I held this in my car
That
for like
was
4
cool.
days just to figure
for
out
that?
a way. Yeah.
Just for the late thing that okay. Why are you? By the way, you're not pregnant, are you? Is the baby gone? Did you take Plan B and now we're good to go, or what's going on? What was the fella's name?
It's your baby.
We gotta go. We're gonna end the stream right now. See you guys later.
Technical
It's a
difficulties.
fake laugh. My
Please
God.
stand by.
So yeah, Josh and I might be
That
pregnant.
was like
I'm-
a Eddie Murphy laugh.
It was completely fake too. Like, wow, I'm getting good at
Like there are okay.
All right.
It's fine.
Jeez,
no,
we're all
like
over the place,
it
kids.
is that thing that you have to do sometimes. Like every friend has been there. Every friend has been there. Like no matter what, you've done not that horribly, but every friend has been in the situation where you have to
Ben
give a
and
little
Jerry's?
fake chuckle.
Fucking chuckles.
You fake chuckle before. I guarantee you that wasn't your first fake chuckle, and I guarantee you that won't be your last fake chuckle. You fake chuckle before.
I do it for the show.
I fake chuckle before. Everybody here's a bunch of chuckle fucks, so don't even think that you're trying to pass one over on me. I knew it was a fake laugh, but I'll take a chuckle fuck when one can get a chuckle fuck, and that's what friends do sometimes. Like that was, it's good, man.
That was a knee slapper.
It's almost like you. On the inside, you laughed, but on the like coming out, it was just like wah, wah, wah. But like deep down, you were like, "That was good."
I mean, I
You know
feel
what I mean?
very satisfied
But
right now.
as soon as it passed through the reality filter, it was like, wah, wah.
Oh yeah. No, just
Anywho.
I know my brilliance
Anywho,
is not containable.
let's get on. We
Let's
keep-
talk. Let's talk
For our-
about
For our fans who
Oh,
actually
shit.
want to
No,
see
you go.
the what happened before the Plan B, the actual sex act.
You got to go to our OnlyFans.
OnlyFans before it's gone, because we're about to say rest in peace to the official stuck in the middle OnlyFans.
Cranston, I don't know if I was able to tell you yet, but I do appreciate that you plugged stuck in the middle of our anus, which is our OnlyFans. But I don't know if you found out or not, though, but OnlyFans
they're
just
regulating
nixed
it. Like
porn.
they took our anus video out. Starting in
Bastards.
October, so it's still there. If you want to see our
You
anuses,
have now until October to see Eli
That was
and Josh
horrible.
getting
Yeah, it
knocked
was
up and taking
absolutely
Plan B.
terrible.
So
We
Tune
tried.
in.
That was good. That was a fucking kick-ass transition on Cranston. I give him that. That was fucking awesome.
oh, I was not aware.
Yes, you were.
No,
I saw you make eye contact and go, oh, okay. Like I saw a click for you. Don't lie.
I was reading the chat.
Oh, okay.
All right, so what were we talking about with the OnlyFans?
Anyways, OnlyFans. What do you mean? What were we talking about? We just knew
So,
what we were talking.
Check it out. All
we
right.
need a Plan B for when this OnlyFans shuts down in October.
We need a plan B for this conversation right
Well,
now.
I got
'cause
one,
it
I
is
got one.
fucking
Got one.
failing.
No, in all
Let's
se-
all take it. Let's start over
In
again.
all sincerity, all right, there was a post that I had made prior to learning of OnlyFans' demise. OnlyFans' demise.
This
And
is
I'd
going
like if you
fantastic.
could, if you could, please open up the chat, stuck in the middle chat. And there is something that I shared, and I found the opinions to be very fascinating. Now, it's not just going to jump straight away into the demise of OnlyFans.
Okay, so you're not bringing up the news yet
No.
because I was going to bring up the article.
No. I shared
You
my
want to play
post.
a little memento. You want to start from
Wants to
the.
bring up his meme.
yeah,
I got you, I
Put
got you, I
up
got
the
you.
post because there's a lot of opinions.
We
It's-
have to explain it because Eli
Listen,
was
listen.
actually indirectly responsible for OnlyFans
Don't-
getting shut down. So you have to see the post.
I
first.
just
Listen, no
And,
need to jump down my
comment from
throat.
the chat.
I'm gonna put up the post.
We
Why
have
you
a
jumping down
comment.
my throat for?
we have a comment from the chat that says, "So the hair Eli had was from Josh." So that's
Yeah, it was
Somebody
Josh's
said.
hair. Let's keep
Yeah,
it
no
that way.
surprise. I don't understand why people are being
Come on,
stupid about
we're
it.
abrosexuals
This is
here.
2021. People should be okay with that kind
Do you
of
see what he just did?
sexuality.
You were here for the
I did a
abrosexual
throwback.
bit. What
Yeah.
Eli just did, he just did a callback.
Hey, bro, We're sexual. That's how
That was
goes.
for y'all. That was for y'all out
That
there.
have stuck it with us on this.
Is it The Verge? Is that who posted the OnlyFans sexual explicit content?
No, go up one smidge, and it's going to be the post. That post.
That one.
Yeah, so this post, I want to give a little context because I don't want to bother reading it. And yes, it's speculated
Context is for fags.
that yes, sometimes it is.
What?
All right, some people speculate, oh, this is fake, but let's go with the premise. The premise is a 13-year-old went on what, Reddit or something, whatever that website is, and starts explaining why they're suicidal. Why are they suicidal, you ask? Because their mother, who is 33, and a single mother at that, her bread and butter is OnlyFans. Now, I think, be grateful, you little shit, and shut up. You want that PS5? But on the other hand, he does go on and on. Josh is having a meltdown. That's okay, I'm stalling. And he essentially just... He's doing a cry for help. He's like, listen, people in my class at my school, they're making fun of me. They found my mom's photos. They showed it to me. And, you know, frankly, I want to kill myself. I can't escape from this. So the commentary that came from that post I found to be very fascinating because I've noticed when it comes to stuff like this, sex work is what some people call it. First off, I've got no qualms with sex work. It's one of the oldest practitioners or jobs of our civilization. OnlyFans is a little different to me, but anyway. So
I had a problem with sex work one time. All they wanted to do was put it in my anus. And I was like, guys, I'm not here for y'all. I'm selling my body for the ladies.
Yeah,
and
nice.
they're like, good luck, twink.
Then you drank the drink with the roofie that I supplied, and they had at your anus.
Can you just let a joke bomb? When
No,
it's done? Like,
man, it's
I
hard
need
to
you
let-
sometimes to let a joke bomb and not try to save it.
I've watched too many times.
What?
You,
Oh, like
you're
like a brother in war on D-Day. Like you saw my arm get blown off, and you're like you're.
I'm too scarred.
You're like that dude in fucking Saving Private Ryan. Like there's a scene when someone's arm gets blown off, and like just a few scenes later, there's like some bro going out on the scene and grabbing his arm and like running it back. That's what you just did. You just grabbed my arm back.
Here,
and like,
you
bro,
drop this.
yeah,
seen-
dude, yeah, you drop
I've
this.
seen you fall too many times.
It's like, bro, we're sitting in a divot made by an explosive. Like, there's no need to. Like, you go, I'm fucked.
Man,
you
I
let
just-
me sit there. Maybe you throw the arm at me.
Okay.
I could see
I
like
can-
there's a
right?
moment where somebody's ass gets grabbed and they turn around ready to punch somebody and they see they're just holding the dude's arm and then they both start laughing.
Okay, that was an odd.
That's what's up.
You know,
That's what's up.
We just dragged that further. So
It was my fault for derailing it. I need you to get us back on track, brother. You're the conductor,
So,
and you're taking us home, bro.
by all means,
Choo-choo.
all right. Look, just the
Choo-choo,
title speaks
mofo.
for itself, and everybody, I'm assuming, fucking knows what OnlyFans is, right?
I mean, reading this, I'm kind of happy now. What's going on with him? You know, like
Well, I mean, I'm sure this kid is like celebrating like the Dickens.
this
but,
kid's a bitch, by the way.
You can just tell like his mom's probably not hot or doesn't do a good job at it because if
Whoa,
she was,
that's-
she would be making like over
Whoa.
$100K a year and buy
Listen.
him all this shit. He'd be happy as fuck.
Here's the
right?
problem. Somebody who was 13 and they have 5 silver awards. They have 4 whatever that like
That's
they have a
Pac-Man.
lot of
Red-
awards on Reddit.
I didn't know.
The mom right now,
Reddit cred.
Reddit cred, she's not the worst OnlyFans. He's complaining because she's taking so much dick that in his searches for his own pleasure, because his mom is so popular, there she is coming up blowing the neighbor guy,
And
oh, here she is fucking the milkman. Those guys don't exist anymore, but there she is.
So this
The Amazon
13-year-old
delivery guy.
This 13-year-old is just projecting because he accidentally fapped it to his mom.
No,
Ew,
he's not
gross.
projecting. He's
All
not
right,
projecting.
so, fuck
he
it.
he kind of starts off saying he kind of starts off in a wah state to begin with. I'm 13.
My mom is
Listen,
33.
Yeah, my mom is 33, or a 20-year difference. Just pretty normal. Things at school weren't great to begin with. I always got picked on.
I'm
I
sort of
didn't-
short.
Yeah. No, but it's just way like I ended up not showing up to school for a few days, faking sick. What happens when things didn't cool off? Do you
they
understand the
didn't.
rest of the story or no?
Yeah, essentially, some classmate did get full access to the mother's OnlyFans, showed him a picture. He was humiliated,
But so
became a bit
is
of a
he-
laughing stock, and he's too ashamed to go back to school. And he goes on saying, I want to kill myself.
So essentially, but just that story. He's like, is he setting up like all the things that are bad? And then he says one day, like, does he clarify how he stumbles upon his mother's railing?
Yeah, like another classmate showed.
Dude, is that your mom?
Pretty much, that's how it went.
Hey, can I see?
And then you know how.
Yeah, that's my mom.
At least
That's
my
not
mom's
good.
not on the cover of Crack Whore magazine. They're like, wait, look,
Yeah.
she is.
No, I'm pretty sure that's her.
So, all right. So this opened up some debate, and I'll pull it up on my phone unless we could get it there. But then we'd be revealing some people's, identities. But I've always found it interesting, people's opinions about OnlyFans. Right? It is like I'm going to ask everybody in the audience and both of you. Do you think it's a legitimate form of work and, getting paid? I mean, it is a business and it's the woman's right to do what they wish with their body. I mean, I'm a big advocate of that.
Legitimate form of work. You pay taxes on it, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay. That's the big thing that is making it a big issue right now, where there may not be an OnlyFans anymore starting October.
In my limited understanding of what OnlyFans was, it seemed like anytime someone says OnlyFans to me, being a person who has never, ever frequented OnlyFans.
No, never. No.
And I say that with all utmost honesty.
With the 12 terabytes of OnlyFans content that he siphoned from newsbreak.com. But that's okay.
Somebody who's never been to the site before.
Of course. Yes, you're saying.
I hear the words OnlyFans, and because of everything else I know about it, I just assume the worst. Like I'm assuming like there's a girl sitting there and she's reading her chats, and essentially the chats are like telling her, okay, now take your boyfriend's penis and do this, or vice versa. They're telling the boyfriend what to do. They get points to do that. You know what I mean? Like,
are you thinking of myfreecams.com?
It puts
wait,
the
what?
lotion in the basket.
What?
No. All right.
No, that's what you do on OnlyFans. That's what I hear. That's what I hear.
Oh, okay. Word.
Yeah. And like you incentivize.
It just reminds me of a website I've also never looked at called myfreecams.com that I've never heard before.
Maybe my friend is confusing the two.
They're very similar. Like, yeah,
I've never been there, but my friend, he's told me some other. It's crazy. He's crazy.
They have like this thing, like, we get this many tips, and then I'll do this.
Where were we? What were we talking about?
So, opinions about OnlyFans. Like, where do you fall?
Yeah. I've never been. What?
Where do like?
We can talk about that. That's fine.
Do you think like it's cool? Right?
What, OnlyFans?
For a woman to goddamn profit off of this.
As somebody who's never visited the site, what?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, no, I've, as somebody who's never visited the site, I do think that that's what you think of. So
yeah.
I wouldn't see why I couldn't, figuratively log on to my OnlyFans and find my favorite
OnlyFans practitioner.
Be someone's only fan. If I may speak bluntly.
Of course.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Sorry, I'm not entirely with you on the conversation, but
what's that?
We're there. You remember that Cash Me Outside chick, right? From Dr. Phil.
Bad Baby.
She became a fucking bajillionaire.
Oh, yeah.
OnlyFans alone.
My friend he was so pumped. He was so pumped.
If your friend has access to that shit, I would never want to look at that.
I'm pretty sure,
God,
it was Danielle Brigoli, right? I don't know how to pronounce her name. Bad Baby.
Yeah, body bitch, whatever.
So what happened with that?
Well, she did.
I don't know.
She did a recent interview.
I feel like she would set somebody up.
She made millions of fucking dollars, is what she did.
Yeah.
she has so much money,
and
she
I
doesn't know.
Bet we never.
Jesus, calm down.
I bet you they never saw anything.
No, they did. It's all there, son. Not that I've seen it, but I haven't really.
How would you know?
It's all there. I'm assuming.
What's going on here?
He heard
I don't
from
know.
a guy who.
You heard too?
Like I did read her fucking interview where she quoted, "I've made so much money, I don't really know what to do with it all."
Well, here's the thing.
And it's because OnlyFans.
Some of the what do you call the people who entertain?
Entertainers.
So some of the entertainers on OnlyFans may have the capability to block
Yes.
certain people. So, or my friend wouldn't know what she's released. So maybe, maybe he's been blocked. So
Perhaps, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, the restraining
Allegedly.
order. We heard about that.
right.
So, you approve of OnlyFans. That's all I want to know.
Of course I do.
Cranston, approve of OnlyFans?
I've never
Yeah,
used it, but I
it's
will
work.
approve
You pay
of it.
taxes on it. It's work.
Okay,
Right.
so that...
You pay taxes on it.
Be,
You go home. You relieve yourself to it. Maybe you after relieve yourself, you get out of the bathroom. You ask your wife to cook you a nice solid dinner. Right? You eat dinner. You despise the dinner because it wasn't what you wanted. But then you circle back to the bathroom. You go back on OnlyFans, and all is right with the world.
very
You know what I mean?
Very specific line of events.
Yeah. That's that's
Your friend is
that's-
very detailed about his day-to-day with you.
He tells me a lot.
So, anyway...
We don't got to talk about him anymore, though. We can move on.
I think we should.
We don't got to talk about.
Regarding the banks, and this is without me
Are
opening
we
up
going
the...
to go into the article?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so... I
Yeah, we
believe
get off him. We get off him now.
People aren't paying their fucking taxes with the money they make on this shit. So look,
But whose fault is that? Is that the
company or the
entertainees' fault or OnlyFans?
well, they're putting it on the people.
That's OnlyFans' fault. They're putting it on the people. Is this why they are in Dutch? Did you did we do the M. Night Shyamalan thing and reveal the twist that OnlyFans is now removing any type of sexually explicit material? So if you were a dumb motherfucker who paid a year in advance, you are not going to get what you paid for. And OnlyFans isn't, from what I hear, are not responding or giving
to any
them back
inquiries.
money.
Yeah, nah, man.
Hold on a second. I got a call. Just let me. Hello, it's my agent. What do you mean you're shutting it down in October? What the fuck? But I was making millions off that. No, what? No, dude, that's fucked up, man. Oh, you motherfucker.
Did your
Sorry. That was just a friend of mine. Just I don't know what he wanted. Just move on with the segment.
Okay, well, we got we need a sound drop. I expected that. So let's just open up the goddamn article.
Hey everyone, Drew from Monkey's Tropicals Adventures here to do.
Who the fuck is Drew from Monkey Truck?
No, that's my sound drop.
This is the end of.
This is the fucking stupid ad that plays when I want to go back to.
Damn, that was Drew. I didn't know he worked at a monkey.
We haven't been doing this show for 2 years,
Stop it,
by the
just
way.
stop.
We
Let's
have
go
not
back to the.
been doing this for 2 years.
All I was trying to play was the.
Be more funny.
That's it.
Jesus
That's
Christ. All right, so the first 2 episodes, by the way, is you looking for a drop while I have an entire conversation with the back of your head. Anyway, moving on to the article, right? Josh, I don't like the face you make.
That was pretty rude.
I don't like your face.
That's pretty rude. Well, you just made me zone out. I'm sitting here thinking about my poor friend who can't get his
drop
subscription
it.
to OnlyFans.
So the company said in a statement that it would block users from posing explicit photos and videos at the request of its banking partners and payout providers. OnlyFans said it would still allow... See, I know a lot of chicks that do rely on OnlyFans for their secondary or main income. So I've seen some people freaking out, frankly.
Well, there's a debate on actually what they're going to... Cranston does think they're going to allow some nudity still.
Oh, no,
when we read...
That's not what I think. It's just what the
Well, it
article
is what you
said.
think. It's
No,
what
it's just
your...
what the article said.
But you've repeated it a few times, and what I think is, this is not like a gotcha moment. It's just like we're conversating over
I understand.
over the miscommun. Like, we're both getting a different vibe of what OnlyFans is trying to do. From their statement, from what OnlyFans said, let's see.
And real
here.
quick, remember the psycho cunt that we did the expose on?
Oh,
Not
yeah.
the Nazi one. This is her only fucking revenue right here.
So OnlyFans is banning porn, the company announced today. It's a surprise move meant to protect its partnerships and fuck over its customers with banks and payment providers. The platform will still allow creators to post, there it is, nude photos and videos, but not any, and here it is, sexually explicit conduct. The changes go into effect October. And this is a comment from OnlyFans. They say effective October 1st, OnlyFans will prohibit the posting of any content containing sexually explicit conduct.
Huh. So just get fully naked, make it black and white, call it art.
They're being very like sketchy about it because like this one from the New York Times, it says OnlyFans said in a statement it would block users from posting explicit photos and videos at the request of the banking partners. And then it says OnlyFans said it would still allow people to post imagery containing nudity that complied with its guidelines. So
Right.
it's, I mean, like it's.
I'll tell you what.
It's kind of like they're gonna just be
I
like
think we
Facebook,
figured it out.
like enforce whatever the fuck they want.
A
and have
little
no
better than
standard,
Facebook,
right?
a little better than Facebook, but it'll just be topless.
They want to be like premium cable.
It'll just be
That
topless
could be.
photos.
Yeah.
That could
That's
be.
that's what I'm foreseeing. As long as it's artistic.
Think of like Playboy. It'll be like the
Yeah.
Playboy of the magazine world minus all the stupid ass
Well,
articles.
I don't see this
Great
going
articles,
well.
by the way.
I
but-
think they were fantastic.
By the way, to our audience, check out Crans Done.
I am not allowing you to go on
October. It's a
with
friend
your-
of mine.
I'm not
it's
allowing
not
you to go on
me.
with your terrible OnlyFans joke. I'm killing it. It's dead. Die.
Careful. Don't hurt your jerk hand.
I hurt the plan B though. So I think we covered. The
Yeah, you were bummed
OnlyFans
out about that though.
Dude, I've been very depressed since I got this news.
No, but I'm just saying, like, legit. You're like, it's something that is like,
No,
I don't want to say near and dear to you, but
not
just
at
like,
all, man. No, like, are we doing a bit?
I'm not doing a bit.
No, OnlyFans.
and
is
like,
nowhere
if I
on-
am, you can't ask me if I'm doing a bit because
Well,
then I might start doing a bit.
Okay,
I'm
well-
just saying, like, you said you were plugged into it before. I don't know why you're looking
I have,
like this.
I have and this
You
is
know
no bullshit.
people is what I'm saying, and
Yes.
like it affects you more than other people.
One of my ex-
so you
oh,
were
that-
more like, what the fuck about it than a lot of us were because you know a little more about it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there are some women
God
that
damn.
very much rely on this. Oh, no,
Now I'm gonna do an
Sure.
angry bit. What the fuck?
I defaulted to my old boss who has terabytes full of stolen and hacked OnlyFans content. He's a fucking creep. I can't wait till he comes back. So moving on, since we have a
Okay.
compact hour, right?
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
steer this ship
No
right,
problem,
right
no
into the
problem.
mountaintop or
No
hill.
problem.
That'd be a mountaintop.
It's not about the boat. It's about the motion and the ocean.
The amusement.
That's right. That's
the-
right.
There's an amusement park thing, right?
Before that.
Okay.
Before that.
Piggyback.
You want any
Nude?
you want to go over any of some of the latest Afghanistan stuff because we kind of talked about it before we went on the show.
Okay,
but-
so what do we got going on with Afghanistan? I'm assuming everything is like absolutely peaceful. There's been no violence.
I
We're
smoked some Afghani shit one time. It was good.
He
Word.
did. He did.
Bro.
he did. Yeah, I wasn't there.
I thought this coming out of the United States of America was quite a funny response, if you would. I look at us, I look at the Deputy Secretary of State, and I don't say secretary, I say secretary.
He looks like a nice fellow.
No, he's really cool.
There
Trust
you
me.
go.
I don't.
He
we
got
don't.
one on me. Good point, Nicole. By the way, I might read that later.
So let me play this for us, and then I will tell you my gripes with
I'd like
it.
to hear what the gentleman has to say.
Yeah, no. I mean, there's some poignant things he mentions.
Is that Judge Judy?
Yesterday,
Janet
the
Reno.
Taliban held a press conference where they claimed they intend to allow women to work and study, but only within what they called their, quote, frameworks. The United States and the international community will be vigilant in monitoring how any future government in Afghanistan ensures the rights and freedoms that women and girls in that country have come to expect. The United States joined 20 other nations this morning in jointly affirming that commitment.
Dude, we're talking about the fucking Taliban,
Hang on.
man.
All I gotta say, if I was a Taliban, ooh,
Seriously,
you just left.
I'm a radical.
You didn't do shit, and now you're like, listen, if you guys get out of line, we might come back there again for 20
get
years
like-
and not do anything. So
You get like Joe Biden in his speech. He's like, damn you, Taliban, you're going to make me deploy all these troops and fly back to Afghanistan and take over all these airfields those that we just left in these bases.
This-
You know what? Never mind. Just do whatever you fucking want.
This is a problem of
This is American
what do you call it?
international policy that's just
I'm talking
stupid.
when you throw a stone in the water. This is a ripple effect. There we go.
like
I
how
got
you-
it. It took a second.
You narrate to connect.
I was trying to see it and
You
ripple.
visualize it. People
Right.
visualize with you.
This ripple effects from how Joe Biden handled it initially. I stand by my decision, man. And we should have gone out, man. And he said a lot of things that we agreed with, and then he passed the buck on why his evacuation plan sucked balls. It's because the other guy, man.
He did
But we had to get out of there, man.
He blamed the guy. He blamed Trump.
Yeah, my hands were tied.
I mean,
man.
look, what fucking president has not blamed the predecessor?
As you pointed
That's
out
a good
earlier,
point.
and I think everybody was kind of saying this in their own way, but either way, no matter what president is in, he would have been criticized for how he pulled out.
Absolutely.
His pullout game would have been criticized.
Yep.
That's a
right?
good point.
And that's why I'd have Plan B for him.
But yes, exactly. Perfect. Perfect.
Turning around.
Oh, shit.
And make sure you show it to your camera, not mine. There you go. Nope, that's your camera right there. You go, buddy.
Okay, so
Plan B fucked me up.
Biden blamed Trump essentially for how, and we would be blaming anybody
We blame
who's
him,
in that fucking
but
chair
within the same breath, we can sit here and 100%
and
criticize Biden for how he's handling the evacuation, because with what we know thus far, it's not going how it should be. We've evacuated. We still have like 15,000. Was it 10 to 15,000 Americans still in Afghanistan? We for whatever reason let go of a military base in July where we should have been evacuating people from. Now we're doing it in this fucking like the dead center of a Taliban occupied area
where the Taliban just happened to run up on about over $300 million in military equipment.
The entire evacuation is summed up like this. Run! Get to the chopper!
Yeah.
Sadly, that's
literally,
honestly,
Now they get to the chopper now. They're trying to kill you.
I think that's the extent.
And they run and they get on and then they leave.
Or they get, I was gonna say, or get caught in the landing gear. First.
Or get caught in landing gear or fall off later. And they see us scurry out like that. And now this fucking dumb dickhead, whatever his name is, comes on the screen and he's like, listen, y'all Taliban, we're watching you. We got our eye on you. If you be mean, we're gonna give you a warning letter. Tell you how mad we are.
Joe Biden's gonna call him up and go, come on, man, I'll be your friend.
Are you guys serious, man? It's all yours, man. Come on, man.
Gentlemen, I'd like to pull. I want to thank Nicole for always having some poignant commentary. So she offers this. Trump gave them full-blown contingency plans, and 2 months ago, they decided not to use them. The steps they should have taken, they instead took no action. And Biden deserves zero allowances. He sat and did nothing for 6 months.
Biden extended it from May to September. He pulled the close air support. One of the biggest things America has with helping people and just our country in general is close air support. Close air support. You could have just left a small backup. That's all you need is backup. Hey, buddy, we're getting attacked by the Taliban. Please come in and... our air support is fucking top notch.
Yes.
It's pretty much what makes the military.
And it was not fully utilized.
What makes it's a big game. It's a big game changer for us. Biden took that away.
The amount of Americans that were left behind is
and he took
very
away
sad to me.
Afghanistan people before he completely cleared out American people.
Which is bass backwards.
As we talked about, yesterday or the day before, I'm all for prioritizing Afghan refugees, as some people weren't. They were like, oh well, Trump's policy said he didn't like immigrants. Now all these, it's like, everyone literally focused on not the problem and just maybe what Trump alluded to before, which he didn't, but they're just reading kind of one half of the news. But here is some of what Trump said his withdrawal plan was. And at the very least, we hear Biden's. Why not hear what Trump had set up in May just to judge from that?
You know, I got it reduced down to 2,500 soldiers, and they were doing a good job. It was fine. It was a smaller force. I took it down from close to 20 to 2,500, and we were fine. But we have the military there, and we take the military out before we took our civilians out, and before we took the interpreters and other. We want to try and help. But by the way, I'm America first, okay? The Americans come out first. But we're also going to help people that helped us. And we have to be very careful with the vetting because you have some rough people in there, but we're going to help those people. But can you imagine? Now, what we were going to do just very quickly is we were going to take the military out last, okay, last. The people were coming out. They were going to come out, but the agreement was violated, so I held things back because we weren't going to do anything, again, conditions-based. So they weren't fulfilling their obligations and conditions. But here's just to finish. The people come out first. Then I was going to take all of the military equipment. We have billions and billions of dollars worth of new Black Hawk helicopters, brand new, that Russia now will be examining. Yep. And so will China, and so will everybody else to figure it because it's the greatest in the world. We have brand new Army tanks and all sorts of equipment, missiles. We have everything. I was going to take it out because I knew they weren't going to fight. Just one thing, and I have to say, and this is different from everyone else, I said, why are they fighting? Why are these Afghan soldiers fighting against the Taliban? And I was told some very bad information by a lot of different people. The fact is, they're among the highest paid soldiers in the world. They were doing it for a paycheck because once we left, they stopped fighting. So all of the people that talk about the bravery and everything, I say everybody's brave. But the fact is, our country was paying the Afghan soldiers a fortune. So we were sort of bribing them to fight. And that's not what it's all about. It's a great thing that we're getting out, but nobody has ever handled a withdrawal worse than Joe Biden. This is the greatest embarrassment, I believe, in the history of our country.
Not that. And I'd just like to top that off with a tweet from Jack Posobiec. Jack Posobiec is pretty reliable. General Milley is considering falling on his sword for Austin and retiring post-evacuation per Pentagon official. Milley also telling private officers he wishes 45 was back despite the bad blood. That's the guy who said he was pissed off about white rage and wanted to learn more about it.
He's right about the paying thing. From what I was telling you on the other day, they were saying, what I read was that the Taliban guys were giving the Afghan troops money to like leave because they weren't getting paid anymore. So the Taliban came in with, here, just you want to just go over there while we take over. And that's what happened.
Like, what is even more crazy is he's talked about that. He's talking about it. Joe Biden fucking put a lid on it. Joe Biden took yesterday to talk about COVID.
Nothing but
COVID.
Which is such
Kamala Harris said she was the last person in the room with the decision, and she hasn't said a word on it. He talked about the weapons being left there, the people. He hit almost every major point people have and will be concerned about.
Two things I want to add real quick. First off, Lindsay and Trump just agreed on something. She wasn't aware that was going to happen. And this comment was before we played the clip. She said, it's baffling how this happened and how blatantly corrupt it is. This will be Biden's most shameful mistake.
Agreed.
I agree too. And I
want to applaud Lindsay because she's the only person that has been staunchly against Trump. And this is not a pro-Trump thing.
No, yeah.
But all those people so far that I've battled with and I have talked through throughout the defended Trump throughout the past 4 years, who have always retorted with, I'm going to be there to fucking call out Biden when he needs to. Nobody hasn't yet. It always circles back to Trump. There's Lindsay.
We love you, Lindsay.
Saying, listen, essentially giving a lot more power to Biden in the situation than most of the mainstream news is trying to give him credit for.
The accountability where it belongs.
He had a lot more power. He extended it. He gave himself more time and still chose to do jack diddly squat, didn't set any contingency plans up.
I do wish
isn't
he
even as
would've-
intimidating.
I do wish he would have been able to follow through with the plan, and like getting the military out last makes so much fucking sense. And the last thing I wanted to say is, what was the white rage guy's name? Millie. I agree with Millie. I'm shocking guy. I miss Trump over Biden right now. Okay, I'd take Trump back over Biden in a fucking
But like,
heartbeat, okay?
maybe it's not even in a good way. It's in a way where like other foreign leaders don't know. They're like, man, this guy's got such a fucking hair trigger. I don't know. But maybe sometimes that's what you need in situations like that. You don't want to fuck like Joe Biden cannot play poker.
No. And you know what? I know it was very detrimental when he made the comment, but
By
Trump
the way,
said something about
nor can Trump,
how he
but
was
you know Trump's
talking
gonna go
about-
wild every time.
You remember how he said the force of the military, like you've never known, we know where you live in
Yeah.
that village. Like that's the kind of
Biden didn't say a word
no,
about it.
Biden's pussyfoot.
He's like, I told them we named the village where we would hit first. We said it'd be a force you'd never seen before.
That's the kind of thing you want to say before you make an extreme move internationally.
But what you have is you have MSNBC, instead of coming out and possibly calling out Joe Biden, they're coming out and they're taking the time to tell you how much pro-life Republicans compared to radical Taliban terrorists.
And a quick response to Lindsay, yes, I did always prefer Trump over Biden. Yes, correct. Bernie was the one I wanted to win overall. But okay, so this is what MSNBC is
That's
doing.
pretty much all.
And comparing pro-life Republicans
Yeah.
to see, I'm sorry, I tuned out. Okay, so this is what our MSM, our mainstream media, is doing. They're starting to lump together radical Islamic terrorists with the Republican base.
Because over the last few days, the airwaves have been filled with Republicans voicing their deep concern over the rights of women of Afghanistan. Adding, and yet I have to wonder where these voices were when extremists, based on a narrow reneging of their religion's beliefs, enacted a law that forces a woman who was raped to carry the fetus of the rapist to term. So essentially, they're just comparing pro-life Republicans to the Taliban.
So this guy up here in the picture, he's a Republican, right?
He's a Republican.
It's a senator or
No,
something?
that's the guy who stormed the Capitol.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
That's the Buffalo guy
But he was a Republican.
without
right?
the headdress.
Oh, for sure. Look at him. He's got a gun. He loves guns. He's got a big beard.
He's on a truck.
Gotcha.
Uh-huh.
Just wanted to make sure.
I get the sentiment, but to literally come out with a piece like that when Afghanistan is falling to the Taliban, and to say one party in America is the Taliban, come on.
I can see every
That's
semantic that they could throw together to make the
bad.
point. This is a time, though, where our country needs to be fucking unified as much as possible at the most divisive time in our history. Well, that's probably hyperbolic. I'm just saying we're very divided, and now we're just hitting the fucking nail on the head.
you
The
can't-
fraction is larger.
You can't get anything done together because everything is both sides of the media trying to divide everybody with shit like this to get each other fighting instead of coming
It's
together.
old school
Well-
Sun Tzu shit, man.
You know?
Well, as much as we shit on MSNBC, they're trying. They're trying to bring people together. They're trying to incorporate culture into modern society of politics.
You waiting for a punchline?
COVID's dangerous.
I bring you
Oh my
It's a
god.
bit like the
I bring
beef,
you a video
Notorious B.I.G.
that was taken off of Twitter because I could not find it. So I had to find it again real quick and download it. But here's an anchor from MSNBC telling you about beef.
No.
Yep. Telling you.
What's for dinner?
Yeah. Where's the beef? I just want to make sure I had the volume up.
COVID's dangerous. It's lethal. It's a bit like the beef Notorious B.I.G. used to rap about when he said, beef is when your moms ain't safe up in the streets. Beef is when I see you, guaranteed to be in ICU. Well, when COVID sees you, you can end up in ICU. Maybe not at the same rate as Biggie's beef, but that's the point about risk. You don't want to test these streets and risk ending up in the ICU.
I quit. I quit life. I quit we need to storm the mainstream media gates and burn it the fuck down. Allegedly, I'm done. Oh my God.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
wait. Oh, you didn't like that?
Oh, it was fantastic. I now I want to just listen
Oh,
to
that
all my
wasn't a good
Tupac
song.
and Biggie.
That wasn't a song maybe you
albums.
listen to every day.
Oh my God. I mean, every
West
day for
Side?
sure. But how
On
The
a scale of 1 to 10,
the
how much do you hate that
gymnastics.
song?
I love that song. Was that
But that wasn't 1 to 10.
wasn't the original
On a
song?
scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate his song, his version of that song? How much do you
His
hate
version were the words changed?
10 is the worst,
or was
1
that
is
the
the best.
original?
It looked like his mouth was.
Oh my God! They added a different. I didn't
it?
even.
No, they didn't add it. No,
Oh,
he just
okay.
he incorporated
Yes.
a Biggie's small
Beef track diss.
into COVID.
All right. I
And
don't.
how, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you with that translation of the song? If 10 is the worst, I'm like a 400.
I mean, I'm kind of off the numeric scale, to be honest.
It took you a while to come to that conclusion, though. I feel like at first you were proud of it.
Oh, it was a slapper. No, I really could. Once you planted in my head that it might have been different lyrics or something, I was unsure. So I
Oh
didn't
no,
wanna
it's
answer.
definitely not different lyrics.
Okay, yeah.
Here, we'll do it one more time. Just real quick. Just so he says
Christopher Wallace.
the first word is COVID.
COVID's dangerous.
COVID's dangerous.
It's lethal.
It's lethal.
It's a bit like the beef Notorious B.I.G. used to rap about when he said, beef is when your moms ain't safe up in the streets.
Shut up.
Beef is when I see you, guaranteed to be in
the ICU. Spitting them bars, bro.
COVID sees you.
When
You
COVID.
can end up in ICU. Maybe not at the same rate as Biggie's beef, but that's the point about risk. You don't
Biggie and Tupac are dead, you fucking asshole.
I saw Biggie
Biggie's
selling
beef
Tupac
killed him.
T-shirts 2 for $10.
Did he just say like
Biggie's beef had a 99.99% chance to kill him. It's literally the polar opposite of the COVID beef with humans.
So I want to break this down a little bit. Why? Why would they use this tactic? Was it to be more relatable to the kids, or
I
or
heard
to
Biggie-
our age demographic, which is the one apparently that's in fucking ICU right now? Like, what the fuck?
Well, like you think about it, right? Biggie, although a fantastic rapper,
Indeed.
very legendary,
also very dead.
very dead,
I heard
and
he died from the vaccine.
very dead for a long time.
Back in '96, yeah.
Huh. He very dead for a long time with the COVID vaccine.
Yeah.
Okay. Kids nowadays, the TikTok gen, if you will, are probably like, who?
Most
So
sadly, likely, yeah.
that literally has to be catering to a more specific audience.
I feel personally not attacked, but it's like he's trying to talk to my demographic.
Which is weird because you would think they were going for the 16-year-olds as they want voting soon enough.
It shows how out of touch like all these people are.
Politics in general is out of touch.
Yeah.
The sooner people realize that and they're not tribal with their news stations, their news articles, and they just take the article for what it is, and what it is not 100% factual. There's a bias in there that they never tell you. Most of these news sites aren't telling you that this article is opinion,
Yeah, it's very self-revealing once you dig into it. So this is a perfect time for me to say something that I wrote down.
Say something, see something.
I didn't know that I was actually going to mention any of this, but okay. When I heard about, we're not covering this in any length, there was some threat, a bomb scare at the Capitol today. The first thought I had is probably not the smartest one. I'm not condoning anything. I'm just sharing with all of you how I naturally think, because I'm not afraid to express that. I want more fear in our government, which to me is fair game, because that seems to be all they do to us using their media. So, like, whenever I hear anything, like when Pelosi's house got vandalized or McConnell's house, I was like, fuck yeah. And at first, with the Capitol thing, I was like, fuck yeah, be afraid, motherfuckers. And then I wrote this, and it'll be brief. I am so desperate for a representative that I am losing sight of civility. I do not see my concerns or interests represented or discussed. They are entirely out of touch with the everyday American. This is where I think of going werewolf. This is where I radically wonder what can be done, because I'm so disenfranchised and pissed off with the establishment, with our government.
I'll tell you what, never do violence. Especially
Thinking about it.
extreme violence like this.
Oh.
There is no time, there is no call for that. That this doesn't prove a point. It doesn't do anything, whether you want to call him left or right, up, down, sideways, diagonal. This guy was an extremist. No matter which way you split the bill.
I think
Steve Austin?
Somebody just
Give
explained.
me a hell yeah.
Somebody just explained.
And that's the bottom bomb.
Why?
Because Stone Cold blew that shit up.
Somebody explained why they did the Biggie thing, and this makes more sense to me. It's not that it's our demographic.
It's pandering.
It is to get black people to relate to the vaccine. Blacks are leery of the shot.
That is so much. I mean, yeah, like literally. So we talked about this last night, I believe. The left likes to call voter ID racist.
Yes, they do.
Because it's going to disenfranchise people who can't get an ID.
Although they're pushing for vaccination fucking
Yet
cards.
they're pushing for vaccine passports, vaccine mandates, and the majority of the population, the majority of the percentage of people, or the majority of type of people who isn't vaccinated is African Americans. So right off the bat, by implementing that, that's going to be disenfranchising. Yet, for whatever reason, they're cool with that. But when it comes to voting, whoa.
It's the strangest thing to
we
catch
need
them
that
on.
shit wild and open, man.
No, see, no consistency, and that's why we poke holes in you. This is why I can't identify you guys as my fucking representatives. I am not your constituency.
But I do think this is one of those things where I don't want to see people fall into saying this guy was a right, this guy was a left, like this guy was just an extremist.
Yeah, no, by all means. Even though
it's already being being
there are
blown up
one side's
as,
like that was that side. No, that was that side.
Right, dude. So like, listen. So whenever somebody like this goes off and does something, we're gonna find the things they like and blame the things they like.
I am not.
Maybe the guy liked fucking Ben and Jerry's.
Right.
Now we say, yo, Ben and Jerry's is at fault. Like, this is just as stupid as blaming video games for violence. You cannot blame somebody liking something. Like, this person was like, anybody can like something. I can like violent video games. I'm not the type of person to then take it to the next level and maybe violently hurt somebody.
Right.
The video game didn't make that happen to me.
They're always focused on like what was he watching and what was he listening to and what was he playing.
And it's just the media.
But what about who cares what he was watching? What about just being crazy?
Because they're
Maybe
trying
he
to
was
push
just
the narrative,
crazy.
right?
They want to paint their picture and sell it and get the revenue.
They want to say every single Republican, every single Trump supporter is just like this person. This is what happened at the Capitol, even though one person died at the Capitol and her name was Ashley Babbitt, and she got killed by a Capitol Hill officer who we still don't know her name. They try to sit there and tell us the Capitol Hill insurrection was as bad as 9/11, even though in 9/11 2,000 people died.
Yeah,
like, they are gaslighting us
hyperbolic
beyond
bullshit.
belief. And this right here, to me, you would call a standalone incident. Really has no relation to anything that's going on. It's more so a coincidence, just like we have a shitload of school shootings every year, but
always
for
do
whatever
that,
reason,
like
we only talk about a few of them. Like
the Colorado one, like the trench coat mafia, it was like nobody liked them. It was like nobody liked us. There was 6 of them.
Dude,
it's like that's
nobody
3-on-3
liked
with
me.
the half
There
court.
was-
Yeah, I know,
That's
dude.
no reason to shoot up the school.
Dude, I was a fat kid. Nobody liked me, but I had to pick on myself to make the jokes on me, and people like that. Like, I didn't sit there and be like, I'm gonna kill you, man. I mean, maybe I said it figuratively once or twice, but that's when I was at my lowest.
There was 6 of them though. Like nobody liked you. Had a whole crew right there.
Yeah, y'all liked each other. Come on.
Look, the TCM thing was what the media built up to. It was really just a small group of kids.
But this
And
is
that's it.
where I believe if you look at both of those kids, there was some type of parenting issue between like the two of them. Like one of them maybe didn't have a dad.
There was a
didn't have
lot of
mom.
issues there.
Well, yeah, but like that whole idea that the right pushes for the nuclear family, like I've come to accept more and more over the past year or two, without being religious. Just the idea of like you need 2 parents. Like,
Yeah,
you
no,
need,
I
when
think
you're growing up
statistically
in these
that shows
formidable years.
It has a better outcome. I just want to say, you know what both of us could use, or all of us, since we're upset, an amusement park.
A
Right?
smoke?
Let's go to the amusement park, guys.
I was just gonna say before we go to that.
You got to make sure everyone's done before you try to segue to it.
When I remember when I was in school, the way they did it was they kept like the crazy kids like separated. They had like the crazy kids in like their own class. And
They gave them helmets so they could bang their head on tables.
They had like a short bus that they all rode on, and they let them get out of school at like a different time than everybody else. It would be like 1:30, and the bell goes off. And that's the crazy kids' time to leave. So
Hey, but guess what?
When we get out, the crazy kids are all gone on their little like, short bus.
And the crazy kids didn't get banned from school. They still interacted. We didn't get banned from the crazy kids. We saw the crazy kids. We get to keep an eye on the crazy kids.
Yeah,
we saw what the fuck they were doing.
In New York, they were in all of my classes.
We all
in
shared
elementary school.
But for whatever reason, on social media, we can't pay attention to the crazy kids. You know what I mean? They get banned. They get taken out. They get put over here. We're not able.
Therefore, we can't see the red flags.
We as a society, we cannot handle the crazy kids. Or not even red flags. We can't see some more of the misinformation behind what we're being told.
Oh yeah, like right. Absolutely.
I got an interesting story here when we're talking about school shit. So when I was in high school, a dude pulled the fucking 357 Magnum on me and my friend out on the fucking like school, the like yard or whatever.
I apologize about that. I said I'm sorry.
He sounds awesome.
What it was like,
cool guy.
It wasn't really so much me. Like it was my friend. I guess had been bullying the dude for like a couple weeks, and I was like actually cool with the dude. But like my friend, like at one point, like pinned him up against the wall and wrote "narc" on his forehead and a bunch of shit like that. And so that day, my friend was like bullying him again, and he told him like, "Get down on your knees and suck my dick" or some shit. And the kid was like, "Fucking!" He had been terrified of my friend for weeks because my friend was a big motherfucker. And so the dude jacked his dad's fucking gun.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say jacked his dick.
No, or jacked his dad off.
He jacked his fucking stepdad's gun, and he brought it to school. Like, if this dude fucks with me, I'm gonna do it. And he fucking pulled it up. He cocked the hammer, and he was like holding it at my friend, shaking. I'm standing right next to my friend, and I was like talking to the dude because me and him had always been cool. I wasn't part of the fucking with them scene, and so I was like, dude, we always been cool, but like, this is my bro right here, and if you fucking shoot him, I'm gonna fucking bum rush you and fucking take that gun and beat the fuck out of you. No, I'm fucking totally serious. And after that, he put the gun away and he ran off, like off the school property.
Verbatim,
and he,
that's how that went down.
Yes.
This man's he's shaking, and he's holding a.
Did your friend ever bully anybody after that?
All the time. My friend, all the time. He got kicked out of school for that shit. He's got a record. My friend's got a record now. Even after school, he's in and out of prison all
after
the time.
The incident, after he had a gun to his face, he continued to bully. Nothing changed.
Yeah, he didn't get. He's a big dude. He always getting in fights. Always in and out of prison. He's like a dude. Like he don't give a fuck. He'll fight. If he wins most of them, he loses sometimes. He don't give a fuck.
All right. Well, all right. Well, fuck. But, I feel like we're going to talk about that again.
It's just an interesting story that when we were talking about school, so. I remember that happening. It's a trip. I had to go talk to the cops about it.
I remember one time in school, I shit my pants going down the slide when I was in preschool.
Whoa.
Yeah. And like I had a friend there and he fucking just like gut punched me and said, faggot.
Yeah. See, that's a true friend.
He wasn't cool at all.
Did he shake and hold a 357 to your face and said, "Don't you ever shit on that slide again"?
No,
I use it too.
He just shook and held his wiener at my face and said, "Suck it, bitch."
Was he one of the special ed kids?
No, I was.
Oh, yes, you were. Yeah. Actually, true story.
Special Josh, they called me.
All right, so
Simple Jack.
Yeah.
See,
Niche one Jack.
That's the thing. If kids like that, the crazy kids had an amusement park to go to after school, this kind of shit would never fucking happen.
And
I mean, so
people are gonna be confused why we're talking about amusement parks like this.
Oh, well, I think they know, kinda. But
I hope it's in the title.
I wanted to also preface this. Let's use this segue because I did like the badassery side of this more so than when helping out goes right or wrong.
Okay.
Because I do feel like in this first clip we are watching, this guy was maybe trying to be badass.
All right, so I have to see this with my own eyes because when you said that, I just attributed to, that's speculating Josh. And that's all we do. We speculate here.
What?
But, I got to see it to agree that this is a man trying to be a badass.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't...
Hey, welcome back, Drew. You're a glutton for punishment.
What's up, buddy?
Laughy face.
Don't forget we got to turn the phones on here in a second.
Poo emoji.
All right, let's get to the video. We're just gonna full screen this bad boy and let everyone see this up close for what
Damn.
it is.
Check it out, mi familia.
Comment from the chat. Some girl tried to bully me in middle school, so I came up behind her and grabbed her ponytail and bashed her face into her locker. Damn, I'll bet you had a black eye after that shit. Huh?
Dude, I've told this story before, but in middle school, I was getting bullied by like these two like, you know, like black chicks. And I went to Pines Middle School, and they were just like, I was like fat and white, and like I was like, "You're being a bitch," and she said, she got in my face and she said, "Say bitch again."
I remember this one.
And I said, "Bit."
You got fucked up.
I said bit, and she just fucking like she probably was trying to kill me because
Yes, she was going for the palm to the
yeah,
nose,
she was
up
trying
your
to
brain.
drive my nose bone into my brain, and she just went thunk. And I just remember chasing her around this big tree, and like we did like a few, maybe 2 or 3 laps, and
She was just trying to get you to exercise,
I was
bro.
almost like not running as fast as I could, but because I was fat, but also too because I also in that same moment my what was she
Vagina
geography
was-
teacher
oh,
comes
yeah.
out, and she sees what's going on. She stops me and she asked me the question like, "What were you gonna do if you caught up to her?" And I was just
I
like,
don't think you even knew.
"Probably get hit again."
Yeah.
Because I'm a bitch. Yeah, probably get hit again. Yeah.
I'm glad that you're a realistic sport about it.
Yeah, no, I didn't say that.
No, I know, but
it,
it's
it really did make
absolutely-
me stop and think. Like you
What
know,
the fuck
in
would-
that moment, I was really angry,
Mm-hmm.
and it was probably one of my first true like moments because it happened in front of people. It's
Yes.
out, you know. It's one of my first moments where I was really angry, and she's like, "What were you gonna do if you caught up to her?" And I was thinking like in my head like, but what would happen? I'd just get hit again.
Yep.
Shut up, fat bitch. Fat white bitch. Boom, I just get hit again. You fat tubby.
Yeah, I mean,
I used to get so offended by being called a bucket of water, a bowl of water.
a bowl of what? People called you a bowl of water.
Like one of my best friends would call me a bowl of water.
Ebola water?
No, a bowl.
Yeah,
a bowl
Oh,
of
I
water.
thought you said they called you Ebola
just 'cause, like,
water.
Your friends didn't know how to sling insults. See, me,
I don't know. I
I'm
felt
a culture
that hit
man of New
quite-
York. We did
You ever seen
this
how a
thing.
bowl of water moves?
Sure,
When you-
yeah.
and it's all like
Yeah.
blah blah. It's just,
All right, that's what's up.
a bag of water maybe worked better, but
Perhaps.
yeah, you know, you're
You had time to think about that.
you're
though.
young and you're angry.
Yeah. You have-
This guy,
Bowl of
he
water.
could have been young and angry, but I still feel like he was trying to be a badass. This just happened at Lagoon Amusement Park in Utah when shocked visitors spotted a man dangling from a chairlift ride Saturday. The dude he's 32 years old. He later falls 50 feet.
So he was 32 years old.
Yeah. I was trying to be nice.
I was looking forward to this video for 3 days.
Yeah, me too. I've seen it.
I have not.
Audio? Yeah, like, there he is. Like,
What is he doing?
yeah.
How did that happen? Did you slip?
Bro.
Or are you
shit.
okay now?
I
now
told you how
I see.
awkward it was.
Now I see like maybe this idiot was trying
The
to
poor Chinese family is like, I'm fuming. What is going on? And like, what is he doing? Should we help him? You know, like he goes by.
Do
like,
we have audio of the
Yeah. We
Good.
got audio.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but like seriously, like what is he doing?
Yeah, that's
Is he trying to be? Because like if you were trying to kill yourself, I feel like you just jump.
Right?
You wouldn't hang there. Like you wouldn't hang. And do you remember the Tom Green show?
yes.
Remember when Tom Green started pranks, right? He
Sure.
started pranks like hardcore.
Yeah.
One of his biggest one was the dead man prank,
Yes.
where like he'd fake have a heart attack and he'd fall on the ground and he'd lay face down like that. Like it was almost like planking but face down. And so like, but after the fake heart attack thing, he'd just be laying face down and people would be
Yeah.
walking. What the fuck
And I
is
loved
going
the
on?
Tom Green
It's like-
show.
and like to me, this guy's like laying face up. It's like almost like the same thing. Like his demeanor is very Tom Green of him.
So yeah, this could have been like a prank gone wrong. Holy shit. All right, let's see what's going on. What is it's just stone cold.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
He's not moving. He's yo, what's up, man? Just hanging.
Yeah, it's
It'd be funny, like
Chilling.
some kid starts waving at him, and he suddenly waves back, and he's
and
like,
that-
"Oh shit!" And he
yeah,
falls.
the child.
Yeah.
The child's the
Hey,
murderer.
man. Yeah, like no, like he waves and he sits there for a second like a cartoon, like, hey, how you doing? Whoop, 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 and just
The
falls.
wily
He's
coyote
going, and
shit.
some hot chick in a short skirt walks by, and he starts turning, trying to look, and then he falls.
So the endless ways of why this man ended up dead.
The movie's not over yet. He hangs on for quite some time.
Why is doing like that?
What's it doing like that?
Practicing?
Should we help him?
I could have swore I heard the Chinese lady said because it's a democracy.
Maybe not like, yeah.
That's what I. Why is he doing it like that? Because it's a democracy.
This
What?
is the Chinese democracy. Was it Guns N' Roses album?
What the flying fuck? Okay, so now I see what you mean.
Calm and cool, bro, like a cucumber.
Yeah, I don't.
Like a cucumber, bro.
I don't know what this man's intention
He's got his sunglasses. I thought he was just trying to get a better view.
So yeah, happy ending, guys. That man died.
So not long after this video, like literally, like 5 seconds after she cuts it off, he falls 50 feet. He gets taken to the hospital in critical condition, where he later died. They said, we don't know why he did that or what was going on. We just don't know.
Hey.
The man visited the amusement park with his family, but got on the chair lift alone. Police and park officials said there's no sign the ride malfunctioned. The Sky Ride has been operating without incident since 1974. I don't think it is fair to now penalize the lagoon and let riders know, like, by the way, someone has died. Like, oh, this ride isn't safe. Like, no. He got out of it. He just hung there.
Yeah, he just tried to do some airtime.
Oh, it's not really your fault. Yeah, no, I know, but they put it on us like it was. So we just got to tell you. Oh, that's cool.
I was at some amusement park years ago where there's like this ride and you go down this like chute and there's a like short thing from the top. And there's a rumor
That was my penis.
The
That's
rumor
the
was
short
that
thing
some
from the top.
tall guy got in the back of the ride years ago and like got his head knocked off, and then they started making the tall people sit in the front or some fucking shit. We were always like scared as
So they
fuck
could get a
when
better
we go
view.
on that ride. Because that was always like the rumor that somebody died on that ride.
Jesus. Do you think this was suicide, or you think this was on purpose or on accident?
That's really hard to decide on, but I'll say it's a little strange. He went on by himself, but I can't give a
If
definitive
it's
answer.
suicide, then like he was going to do it and then he changed his mind, but then he like couldn't get back.
Sat there
in.
and thought for a second, but then tried to play it off like nothing
Right.
was going. No, it's fine. I'm just
Yeah, no,
chilling.
I'm good, guys. It's truly this is my workout.
When I was after I graduated high school, or maybe the year after that, when my friend's girlfriend graduated, we all rented a room at this hotel, and we were jumping from balcony to balcony. Like there's a decent gap, 13, 14 floors up, jumping from balcony to balcony, lowering ourselves down to the other one. So like people do dumb shit.
Oh, for sure.
But this man was 32 and by himself.
Yeah,
so.
and by the way, for the record, he didn't get fined. It was a free fall. Thank you, Karscar.
Hey-o!
Thank you, Karscar. Comment of the night.
That was good. That
Goes
was
to
fucking
Karscar.
fantastic. That was fantastic. It was a free fall. He took a free fall.
And I
50
heard
feet's pretty far.
Did he fall into a pit of alligators or something?
No,
See what I
just,
tried to do there?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
It was
I did.
sharks with laser beams attached to
To their
their
freaking
Freaking laser
eyes.
beams attached to their heads. So this is, to me, this is when being a badass goes wrong.
Yeah, if in fact that was the intent, terribly wrong.
I mean, what else? You don't just hang there like a Tom Green character for a few minutes and just dead hang for.
His only option would have been either maybe try to drop when he was over that pond, or if he thought he could hold on to the end or climb himself back in. It seems like your best bet would be try to drop in the pond. You'd probably still be fucked, but maybe you'd have
He was
not
hoping.
as bad.
He was
I don't
hoping
know.
to see his family first. Like, hey guys, this is your fault.
Yeah.
Ah.
No, like his stupid thought was like, watch this. And
Yeah.
like he was just trying to be cool.
Impress
He was
my
like,
son?
I got, yeah. Hey, kid.
Hey, look,
watch
Brad.
me when I come by.
Yeah.
Hey, Brett.
Hey, Dad.
It's
Hey,
like, now,
shit.
if he lived though, like that ride's either way, that ride's gonna have like a warning on it now. And like if he lived, he'd be the guy. Like next time, he'd be like, "See, because of me, now they have a warning."
And they verified that he did actually die of COVID.
So
Thank you, Bert.
this
Oh, it's blurry.
right
It's-
here
It's a good sign. It's blurry.
is when being a badass goes right.
Okay.
And I give the badass both to the helpee and the victim.
Not safe for work, I see. Okay.
I mean, kinda. There was an incident at a child's birthday party at some area. I believe it's in Salt Lake City, but a feeding to an alligator named Darth Gator was occurring.
Darth Gator.
Darth Gator. I am your dilemma.
Dilemma?
Yeah, no, delimmer.
Delimmer. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. That's all I had.
Yeah, no,
Remember, I said sometimes they don't work out.
I know.
Probably gonna bite Luke's hand off or some shit.
They're gonna bite fucking Darth Vader's hand off
because he's the delimmer.
Because didn't he have a hand?
You know, we're full of gold.
All right. When I watched this, I had a little rush, but not to the little head.
Not to
to the big head. This was fucking intense.
Narf.
Let me make sure I got the audio on for us all.
Oh, good. I want to hear the screams.
She remains calm, cool, calm, collected, like a cucumber.
All right.
So she's going in to the enclosure right now to feed him, and he's already feisty. As soon as
you can tell,
as soon as she puts her hand in, he's ready for it.
Kind of boring for 1 second, but then once he's in the water, it's more of
Oh shit.
He's already going for it. Keep an eye on this hand right here.
All right.
Boom! Gotcha.
Shit. Fuck.
In this moment,
Gator roll. She knew she fucked up.
She knew she fucked up. But to me, how badass this is she's like, I know 100% he has my arm. I don't want to lose my arm.
Correct.
I'm gonna hop in there with the gator.
Yeah, to prevent the gator roll.
Well, she knew it was coming. She's like, I can feel it coming. I'm gonna she hopped in so she could roll with him.
That's
not like jujitsu. Like, I'm gonna roll with you on the like, this is fucking.
That's the smartest thing you could do. But wow, to keep that composure, to jump in, I
mean that
because if that gator started fucking rolling and she resisted,
right? But now you're all risking everything else, though.
Yeah. Shit, man, I'm still.
She knows more, though.
Yeah, for sure.
So the gator is biting her arm. Boom. Got her.
Oh, shit.
She hops in. She knows what's up.
Good girl.
And she goes for the ride. She holds on and she goes for the ride.
Well done. Yep.
This guy is a random passerby. He's just there for the birthday party.
He doesn't work there.
He does not work there.
Excellent. I like
He's like, what the fuck's going on? She is remaining calm. He's calling for, yo, come on, hurry up. She said, go on top of him. She's remaining calm. He hops in.
She's got the.
He hopped in on the fucking alligator.
She's got the gator in like a full fucking butterfly guard.
She does, but look how calm she's remaining.
Yep.
At one point, she does this, dude. I swear to God. She's sitting there and she's relaxing like this. Watch. He hops on. But look, her arm is very, very internally rotated right now. It's like this. It's the wrist is probably bent like that. It is not feeling good.
It could be a very bad snap. He's preventing the roll. Well done.
Watch, ready? Here comes the fucking baller, like the baller pose. But she's probably getting a little tired there. But it's that weird thing you do. And okay, look at this asshole.
Yeah, what?
Christopher, yeah. So like this guy comes in. This guy's name is like Christopher something.
Chip Chipperson?
Yeah, no. It's fucking worse than that. Let's see. Get eventually like, oh yeah. Another spectator, Todd Christopher. He comes in and he's just like, what are you doing, dude? Like the real hero jumps on the alligator. He's sitting there and he's tugging on the arm in the mouth. He's like, is it cool if I just hold like this? Is that going to help? Is that cool?
Just wants to be in the frame? What the fuck?
Right.
You hold this?
Look, now she's sitting like this.
Yeah. I mean, what more can you do? Fuck.
That's adrenaline pumping. That's that weird thing your body does when it's kind of trying to trick you a little bit. Like, this isn't that dangerous. Just pretend like you're chilling. It's kind of like that tripping moment. Like, I always attribute that intense moment, like while you're tripping and you're trying to kind of like remain calm and pretending like you're not, panicking like at that moment. Like I feel like that's what she's going through.
I think she's doing well to master that adrenaline.
Yeah.
Is what we're seeing. Yeah.
Let's go back just a little bit so we can see.
Nice.
Yeah, she's trying to put her finger in his nose.
What is that man really accomplishing?
Nothing. He said, "Can you hold this?" I think he threw his phone at the.
Okay.
Dude, and wait till you see this guy's response. He's in the fucking zone. You'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Lacey, you talk about name. This is, that standard thing you do when people are panicking.
Oh, yeah.
She's out. Now, they're going to pull her out.
Yep. He's
Now, Buddy's just sitting there with the fucking alligator.
gator. Oh, well done, both of you. All right, so homeboy still got the gator.
And this guy's never wrestled an alligator before, bro. I would love to do this. Kinda.
Don't
You
give
know what
me
I mean? Like,
Vander for Views challenge.
he didn't pay for this.
No, fuck no. But
He paid to watch some fucking other asshole wrestle an alligator.
yeah,
This guy got hands-on experience in a petting zoo.
I'm very pleased with this gentleman here.
So now Lacey, I believe that's her name.
Yes.
Lindsay. Lindsay Bull is sitting there, and she's gonna kind of direct, like after she got her hand all fucked up, she's gonna still remain calm and be like, okay, here's what you're gonna do.
Well,
She kinda helps him.
actually, that is the Lindsay of our very own, and she did ask the
Lindsay
alligator.
Bull. See.
Lindsay was like, "Hey, alligator, get the vaccine," and snapped at her fucking.
Well, what was the guy in the green shirt gonna do? Like, I love those people who are coming over like just to touch it or something. Like, I helped, right?
That's.
He's going for a ride, man. Okay, right there. So this is how you know he's in the zone, because he didn't even hear what the fuck she said.
Yeah.
I don't even think he's heard anything so far. He's just hanging on. So listen to her when she starts to talk to him. And he's like, what do you say? Like, he didn't hear a fucking word she said. Listen to this.
What?
Me? You mean me?
Wait, what did she ask? I don't even know, but
Talking to the gator.
yeah.
Yeah. That's all adrenaline, bro. He's just like, "Rah!"
Fucking best time to have it is on top of a gator.
Yep.
Peeing?
Oh yeah. Are you bleeding? He's like, bleeding?
I don't have time to bleed.
What's a bleeding? No, I'm not bleeding.
Oh man, wow.
Bro.
Can we try this? Not really.
That's a big boy, too. That's a big gator. That's an 8 foot.
She's dead.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
He's out.
Oh boy! Wow, well done.
Wow.
Lindsay and badass. Fuck yeah, people.
Fucking A.
You know what? I love moments like that. Even though it's at our worst, we see our best.
That was two people coming together in a totally random ass situation. Luckily for them, they both remained calm. When you remain calm, you can work
Your
through a
chances
lot of shit.
skyrocket.
Especially in that right there.
That's a very elaborate way to get her number and name, though.
Yeah.
Like, yo, so
He's like,
how
what
much-
you didn't know was I put my finger up the gator's ass before she fed it, so I really pissed it off.
Oh well, that would have not been my
I'm
tactic.
gonna
I would
run
have.
up behind it and poke my
Yeah.
thumb in its butthole.
Oh,
my
it
cracky.
doesn't like it.
My tactic
Oh, he's really pissed off now.
would have been to jump on the gator, look Lindsay dead in her eyes, and say, "Do you know how much a polar bear weighs?" No, I don't, because it's in a fucking gator's mouth. Oh, yeah,
Enough to
sorry.
rip me fucking arm off.
Yeah, that's
Name's Eli. Shake the other hand.
Yeah, that's what I would attempt.
Yeah. Just while you're bleeding profusely. Oh man, boys,
I'm very proud of though, dude.
I think we did it.
We did. This
Let me
is
see.
night 4. Do we have any public freakouts?
Oh, you know what?
Something
We got
fun?
no public freakouts.
All right.
But watching both the badass man hang from the amusement park, watching this random stranger run in and hop on an alligator, just got me thinking of fucking Jackass.
Oh yeah, that is a thing.
I still, because I've been saving it, haven't seen the full trailer yet.
Okay.
Would you like to watch the trailer?
Yes.
Let's watch the trailer.
I will admit it's probably my second. There's different ones out there, but I will say this: what I've seen, it looks fucking epic.
Jackass Forever.
And
yo, I'm so pumped.
There's no shortage of drama going on surrounding Jackass, but fuck that. Regardless, I'm gonna see this with my boys. Hopefully, these fuckers will be there, and it's very nostalgic.
And it's ain't political. Yeah, seriously, like the last Jackass was like 2011, 10 years ago. So it's gonna be a moment in time like Obama was president, right? That's before, like, they completely skipped the Trump presidency, which is fine. Probably better. There's nothing to parody in the Trump presidency.
I thought you were comparing Jackass to Obama's presidency for a moment.
You did.
Okay. Good play. Good play.
Okay, yeah, they started to do little old clips.
We'll yes.
Meet again.
I love it. Oh, no Bam.
Dude, how old are these guys by now? In their 50s, right?
Dude, yeah.
Dave England, Tremaine.
People I grew up with.
Oh, look at Knoxville
White
gray hair. Damn.
Jesus.
Again with the cannon? Oh shit, that's bigger than last time. Look at him go.
Fuck yeah.
Oh shit, I'm so excited.
Once we're older, well,
yeah.
get more mature.
Pontius. Yes!
They did the Wile E. Coyote thing?
Totally, and
they painted. Oh man, okay. I'm liking it.
The faster you pedal your bike, the faster the other guy's hand goes back.
Oh, it's MG Kelly or whatever. Machine Gun Kelly.
You know, a few years back when I heard rumors of Jackass Forever, I kind of heard that this is the style they were going to go in, is kind of bring on a lot of younger people.
Yeah. And passing it on.
Exactly, pass on the torch. And I think they brought in that really fat kid too. You remember that? I think
Keep
they bring.
watching.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's in the trailer?
I believe so.
No shit. Oops.
This is the closest we've gotten to staying in our format hour.
Concussions aren't great, but as long as
oh my god.
Concussions aren't great.
Bro, that's out cold.
49. So we're good.
Holy shit. Again with the bull.
Oh yeah.
Can you feel my heart?
Wow.
He's got black hair there.
Today we're going to do
the fucking tarantula in a tube. Oh shit.
I've been watching Jackass since I was 12 years old.
Oh, that is him.
Yep, see?
That is him.
And guess what? We're here.
Oh! That is him again.
We have winners and we have Steve-O.
A bunch of NASA scientists right
Eric Andre, that's awesome.
Hell yes.
What did you guys do to Eric?
Fail to prepare, prepare to fail.
The fucking treadmill, bro.
That looks so painful. I want to do
Still
it.
got those $1 million teeth, that's for sure.
I'm right there with you, Steve-O. Hell,
oh my god, that looks good. Is that what's this?
Oh, this.
Aaron, please relax.
So they're
watch all this.
They're duct taping him in.
Strapped down.
They're pouring honey on him.
And salmon.
That's salmon?
Yeah, and
oh no, they did
yes,
not.
They did.
Oh no, they did not. Dude, they always fuck with Aaron.
I know.
They always.
It's been a continued staple.
Do you remember the one they did with the terrorist taxi cab one? And he gets in the taxi cab and he thinks he's gonna prank the taxi cab guy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, and
take me to airport. You know where I'm going. I don't need to land. He's making all these, like, he thinks he's fuck with him.
Yes.
And then the taxi cab guy freaks out, kidnaps him, throws him in the fucking trunk of the car. You hear gunshots and everything.
Yes. I remember this shit, man.
Dude, they always
was that in the
fuck
movie
with
or was that a
Aaron.
fucking episode?
That was Jackass 2.
Yeah, fucking A.
Oh man,
I am pumped for this. I hope we can actually watch it because I know it was a big part of your life as it was mine. Yes, we were in different groups of friends that did this dumb shit.
No, for sure. Because most of my friends who did this with me, it makes me want to pull out all my old Nothing Funny videos, and I will do that for the show.
Through those, yeah.
I got a bunch of. Maybe I could put like just a quick best of, just so it's not all old. But I did. It is a part of my growing up. But I grew up with CKY, Ryan Dunn,
same,
Bam Margera,
Chinese freestyle still in my brain. Yeah, the
Brandon DiCamillo.
Uh-huh.
And they're not fucking. Brandon hasn't been in it forever.
Why isn't DiCamillo in it?
DiCamillo doesn't like flying. He's pretty much like that guy only likes doing things for himself,
his
so
own
to speak.
projects.
Yeah, and like he's done so many skits he hasn't released.
Okay,
he's
oh,
done.
all right.
He just doesn't like
All right.
popularity. Doesn't like
He's
to fly.
the more private of the group, I guess.
Right, just like kind of how like Rab himself went, and like even Rake Yon, like Rake Yon's a scientist.
My God, I remember these people.
Yeah, Rab did the whole like college thing. But you know, Bam, Ryan Dunn, they were a big part of Jackass, and as we know, in 2011, Dunn died. Dunn was done.
Josh
done.
Josh has a tattoo.
Unfortunately,
Stick a fork
so
in him, he's done.
Show the people the tattoo you got. Was it because of Dunn's passing?
it was.
Yeah, see that?
That one says random, and that one says
Random
hero.
for random hero.
It's the gayest tattoo I've ever gotten. It's the only tattoo I've ever gotten.
You can do it for Stuck in the Movies.
Hello, new names, by the way. I'm so glad to see
But
everybody.
Bam isn't allowed to be in this one.
Yeah, and he's suing.
And he's suing. And we've talked about it before, but I think it's so fucking stupid. Just to recap just real quick and we'll get the fuck out of here. Let the guy be fucked up. You're doing Jackass. You're hurting yourself. You're putting yourself in shitty situations. They really expected him to be in withdrawal, an alcohol withdrawal, some type of withdrawal, and do stunts. Like at the very least, just as you hired him, like he had to do like
He had to do like a daily intake and had to test his fucking urine every day.
He had to do some weird-ass
Somebody wanted to
test,
prescribe him
though.
Adderall or something, but I don't know what the fuck he was on or what he was doing. I saw the very sad downfall. He made a video where he publicly appealed to the masses and said, if everybody just sent me $1, bad look.
he got in trouble for failing, you know,
drug
but
tests, yeah.
he was also being forced to take a cocktail of drugs via the studio, which is fucking weird.
Yeah, I want to see what those were,
like-
but yeah.
All my question is, regardless of what, you know, because you really don't know who's at fault. You know, allegedly he contacted Jeff Tremaine, Johnny Knoxville,
there's a
made
bunch
death
of
threats to
this
kids.
going on. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But like, why not hire him a chaperone that says you can only do this much? We'll keep you. You know, we'll make sure you're still you. But when the movie's over, to receive any residual yada yada credit yada, you need to go then into a rehab, and we'll make sure. Like, I feel like their only thought of their only grasp at to control the situation was to do it while filming, and it's just you're making, you know, while filming is so counterproductive for filming. It's either have the guy in it or not.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Could you imagine going through withdrawal and doing stunts? Could you imagine going through hot and cold sweats?
I would not be comfortable doing it.
But that's
At
stipulations, bro.
Yeah, no, that's bizarre. But, you know, look, I don't
That's
know.
what I mean, though. It's weird.
Bam would have stood to make a lot of money off of this venture. And if all he had to do was whatever, you know, and I don't know what all those whatevers are, the stipulations, you know, I wish he would have succeeded because I wish Jackass would have had Bam Margera. But at the end of the day, you know, they're in the courts. We'll see how it plays out. Otherwise, I'm still gonna enjoy the fuck out of that movie and probably do a dumbass fucking clip for views and subs.
You
Like
see this
this.
guy? Look at this guy. That's a big boy.
Oh my God. That's a nice
But check it
bounce.
out.
This fall was seen across the internet.
Boom!
Hey, well done. That's how you fail forward, motherfuckers.
That's a big boy.
Big Popeye chicken eating motherfucker.
That's a big, big Popeye chicken eating motherfucker. Fucking A. I mean,
right.
we didn't get to turn the phones on today. Should we?
Holy shit.
Should we attempt to, or should we just get the fuck out of
Yeah, I
here?
don't think everyone is gonna call in.
That's fine. At least people now know the deal. Thursdays, we're going to try to do open phones. At the end of every show, we're going to try to read some messages from the chat, even during the show. We got a whole new format going on. If you were here for our first 4 days officially,
Yeah, and you made it this
Stuck
far.
at Night,
You know, rock on. We thank you.
I thank you a lot for that.
Y'all are the reason that we found it within our hearts to keep on going. Every moment we wake up in the morning, we're like, we still got people out there that are there and they want to see us do what we do.
Hell yeah, and we appreciate you for wanting that. And yeah, that's all I can say. I hope this goes on for a little bit. I love doing it. So
And if this doesn't work out, we got a plan B.
oh hell, Boom. Just took it full circle. That's how we do it here. It's Stuck in the Middle.
All right. I like it.
Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Smash the like button. Comment when the video goes down, please. It means a lot. 15 comments on that last one. I love y'all for that. And go ahead and feel free to share the very episode. YouTube.com/stuckinthegoddamn-middle.
Yep, and we have a few ideas to make like a best of for Fridays.
Compilation.
Or Saturdays,
Check
like
out
one
the
clip
highlight.
from each show, just to kind of recap for those. You know, we got some plans to try to do it a little differently. So thank you for joining us on this journey. Thank you, Cranston. Thank you, Eli, for all being a part of it. It's fucking too many more, boys.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it. All right. Later. Monday.
Peace and love. Yeah, goddamn.